Hello everybody, my name is Breck Yates. I am the editor for this channel. I also thumbnails, upload, the works, my guy, the works. For Dalonian, which is what we're talking about right now, I edited it. You know what I mean. And I helped write the script. I also made a couple songs in it as well. Mainly the title screen and credits, and like the beginning song where I'm like riding on my bike and it's like yeah, I made that. Anyway, now let me talk about it, because it is fairly obvious that Dalonian is not the greatest film ever. It definitely didn't come out exactly how we were hoping it would. So I'm just going to take you through a quick, like, what happened. So basically, me and Marley is the director. She also plays Maylee in the film. She directed it. And she did a great job. She had a really good mix of, like, having fun, making jokes, but just also getting things done. Because if she didn't direct it the way that she did, we would not have got it done on time, because we had 3 days to film it. Well, like 2.5. The way she did it, I think, was the best way to do it. It really got things done in a timely manner. And even though I don't love the film, I honestly don't like it very much, I'm still glad we made it, because it was a bigger project than we would usually do. What we'd usually do is we would just get a camera, have an idea, film it, and then blah, 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 blah. This one, we spent 2 years writing the script, and I'll explain that in a second. And then we spent 3 whole days filming it, like all day, every day. We did like boom mic. It was just our first more professional type film. Anyway, about the script. I say it took us 2 years. Now, you might watch the film and realize it's a pretty basic script. Doesn't have a very amazing plot or anything. Let me explain why 2 years of work came with such a mediocre product. So I don't remember why the topic came up, but me and Marley were talking about wanting to make like a high school horror movie type deal. It actually originally started out as a murder mystery type deal. That was because Marley's favorite show at the time was Riverdale, so she wanted to make it like our own Riverdale. And after starting to write the script, it was originally going to be like a group of friends. One of the friends gets mad at another friend and accidentally kills them. And the friend group was like, oh my gosh, we need to get rid of the body. The script wasn't very good. And that was like a month's worth of work, maybe more. And we were like, okay, let's switch it to 4 characters. One of them goes missing, and then they try to find where he went. And it turns out that he was taken by a monster. The monster took him into like an alternate dimension. Spent like probably the rest of the year writing that. And then I came back to the script and I was all like, so we're just making a crappier Stranger Things. And then we discarded that, and then we came up with a similar idea that still had a monster in it. And I had my brother draw concept art. I'll put it up on screen. It was actually pretty cool, and I was like gonna make a whole monster suit and stuff. And then we were like, okay, in a month at the end of summer, let's film it. Whatever we have, let's film it, because we are not getting this done if we keep putting it off. And then I was like, I made the monster face, like a mask. I made gloves. And then I was like, there's no way I'm making a whole suit and making it look good. So we scrapped that whole idea about a month before filming. And I was like, so what are we gonna do? So we ended up turning to the idea we have now, which took us about a month to write. I know, it was mostly just like for 2 hours each Friday and Saturday of the month. We would sit down on FaceTime and think of ideas and write out the script. And we got it done, and we were like, okay, this should turn out pretty sick. And we had 3 days to film it. Shouldn't take us that long. And it sure did. It took us the entire time that we gave ourselves, and that was thanks to Marley, because if she didn't direct it the way she did, we just wouldn't have an end product, and we probably would have just given up on the film there. So most of the filming took place in chronological order. Like, we filmed it like this scene goes first, so we're gonna film it first, that, and then mainly the only scenes that were filmed out of order were, I believe, the night scene where my character like shows them the meteor. It started out pretty fun. We were just doing like bike riding shots and all that. Like, in the bloopers, you could see we're having a decent amount of fun, but as the bloopers go on, we get more aggravated with each other, and we like are constantly calling each other stupid, and we're just bullying each other, like borderline bullying each other for the rest of the film. It's because we were so mad at each other. Mainly me and Haley. We were just like at each other's throats the entire filming. But we got filming done. We like just barely cut it. We changed the ending. Now, if you watch the film as it is now, that was not the original ending, because we ran out of time to film the original ending. Now, the ending that you got, everything up until I like stop Haley's character. Haley was Lou in the film. Up until there, it was how the original script went. In the film we ended up with, I stop Lou, and I'm all like, what are we doing? It's nighttime. If she's out there, she'll probably kill us too. So let's just go home, go to bed, and deal with it in the morning. And then, even though it's hard to see, Haley goes back home, and she lays in bed, and the final shot is Haley laying in bed, and her closet door is opening behind her. And I know it's really hard to see. I'll show that scene where I like brightened it up a crap ton, so you can kind of see more what's happening. Original thing here, I'll actually bring it up right now. I have the script. Dalonian, let's go, baby. It's a 17-page script. I assume she's at the ditch. Now, one thing that Marley didn't explain in her behind the scenes video, which I'll put up in the description and in like the eye thing, I don't know if it's on that side or that side. Anyway, but Marley released a BTS video, and she basically says the ditch was blocked, so we need to find somewhere else to film.
We are finding a spot because the canal says no trespassing. So we are going to this place. It's just like an open field. We're gonna see if we can like just go in there and whatever.
And we end up filming in this big open dirt field. Now, in the original script, it wasn't a field. We were gonna film in this massive canal, like this massive concrete canal, and that's where the meteor crashed. And then we ended up going there, and there was a big sign saying trespassers will be fined like $1,500 or something. And we're like, well, no. So we needed to find somewhere else to film, and we location scouted the dirt field. It's supposed to be, we go to the canal. Now it would be the field. Haley's character, Lou, is all like, okay, we see Maylee over there. She's squatting next to the meteor. I don't know what she's doing, but let's approach her. And my character's like, oh, I got you covered. And I like pull out a BB gun. It was obviously supposed to be funny. Marley's character is infected by the alien and like jumps on top of Haley. Then I shoot her with the BB gun. She gets on top of me. I think she like breaks Haley's arm or something. Oh, okay. I haven't read the script in so long. Okay, so let me explain. Haley walks up to Maylee, puts her hand on her shoulder, and then since Maylee's like infected by the alien or whatever, she like flips around, screeches at her, jumps on top of her, and tries to do what she did where she like puts her hands in her mouth and tries to like rip her jaw open. Like that was supposed to be like her signature kill type deal. I don't know. And then my character runs up, shoots her with the BB gun, and then she like kicks me a couple feet back and then breaks Haley's arm. And then I run up with a rock and like hit Marley over the head with it. And then she gets on top of me and just throws up black goo all over me. No. We're gonna go to bed and film a alternate ending. Gets on top of me, throws up black goo everywhere, all over me. And then Haley comes up with a knife and stabs Maylee. Maylee dies. Maylee slumps over. We're like catching her breath. Lou checks her pulse. She's dead. She's like, oh, I don't feel a pulse. And then it like immediately cuts to me like washing the black goo off of myself. And I look at myself in the mirror and my eyes turn black because her throwing up the goo was like throwing up the alien and it like infected me and stuff. And then I go downstairs with the knife and it leaves off on a cliffhanger where I'm like about to kill Lou. I think that would have been a little better, but who knows, you know. Honestly, the ending isn't even the worst part. I just wish we made it more entertaining and have a more like steady plot and stuff. I don't know. I'm still glad we made it. We got a sick poster out of it that was never released, but we printed them out. Me, Marley, and Haley all have the poster in our room. And I honestly like the poster more than I like the video. I'll put the poster up on screen now. I might even put a link to like a file where you can download the poster and you can print it out yourself if you want it. I don't know why you would. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. Okay, I wanted an excuse to talk about it on camera. Yeah, I hope you liked this video. It's probably kind of long, but thank you for watching. Go watch Dalonian. Go watch the bloopers for Dalonian. Those are pretty funny, at least in my opinion. Yeah. All right, see ya.